Alright guys, MHz HD here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today I am showing you an infinite breeder for the 1.8 snapshots. As you can see, I am in 1.8 snapshot. But pretty much this is an infinite breeder, well, as infinite as it can be, with the whole villager breeding, like the willing kind of thing where you have to trade with them. So it kind of uses the same concept, but then again it's kind of different, and it also has a built-in kind of like if it gets too difficult function where you can kind of start with fresh villagers. So pretty much what happens is, like, you trade, the villagers will become willing, and then they will breed, they will produce a baby which will float down here, and it will wait there until it grows up, and at which point it will grow up, go up the water stream, go down here, fall back down here, won't take any damage because it's only 2 blocks, and then it'll wait until I press the button, which will then retract these pistons here, putting it into a water stream which flows along here, up this mob elevator, down and down into the trading cell, putting new villagers in there. And then these villagers will then fall down and go down this massive water tunnel thing here, all the way out to where I can properly kind of trade with them, assuming that I still want to. You could have those guys fall into lava if you want to. This is optional. It's a real simple setup. You could also have a trading hall that would go and pick up a villager, check the trade, like, don't like, whatever kills them. I'll be showing you how to make all of this. So yeah, let's get started. To make this, you will need this stuff here. I'll let you guys have a look at that. You can pause the video. Alright, so now that you have gathered this, the 3 water buckets are just, you don't really need 3, you can do it with 2. But other than that, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to need, first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to find a suitable location and go, actually we'll do it right here. I'll just take out this village here. But it needs to be kind of away from where a village or villagers are. So you're going to want to go up, you're going to want to place 3 blocks and then go like this, about that far. Doesn't have to be exactly that far, as long as it's under 8 blocks. And then at these 2 blocks right here you're going to place, and then you're going to do this, and you're going to put a railing, and make sure and leave these corners empty. And then above this and back here. The reason we're leaving the corners empty is so we can collect the XP that we get from trading with these guys. Okay, and you're also going to want to take out this block here and this block here. Don't even really bother placing them. And then we're going to want to get our slabs, and we'll do 1 more block just for the sake of having it there to walk on and stuff. Put it right here, and a piston, sticky piston, right here and right here. And then the blocks right behind the sticky pistons, we're going to put 2 redstone torches, and right beneath that we're going to put another redstone torch, and then going to want to dig out, you can do 2 blocks. I do not recommend putting redstone on dirt, because eventually an enderman is going to come along and steal your dirt block. So I have been there and done that, and it's not fun having to replace half of a redstone system because it all got stolen by endermen. So now then, we're gonna do that like that with the repeaters, and then right here we're going to put a button. It can be a stone or a wood button. I just prefer stone. like that. Push our redstone dust, and we're just going to make a really simple ladder to right here, and then we're going to stop and not really finish it. We're going to put a torch there, and like that. So that's so the pistons are extended, except when we push the button, which there's no redstone here. Which, as you can hear them, hopefully, extend and retract. So now we're going to come back over here, and if you want to, you can put the corner blocks in. I'm just so used to building without corner blocks, as it saves resources. You can if you want to. Just one of those things. And then we're going to want to put a sign, 2 signs actually, right here and right here. And so we're also going to come around here, place a slab there, I forgot to do this, and 2 water buckets right here, and the other one right there. Oh, I just failed and broke all the redstone. Wouldn't recommend failing like that. Like this. I will actually quickly, I'll do it on camera in case you do it as well. Oh, yeah, of course. We will actually get back to that because I forgot to handle something down here, which, starting at this block here, we're going to want to, well, for starters, we'll come back to this area, but we're going to want to place a block there, sign there, and a sign there. Okay. Now then, we'll see that, yep, the water stays like that. We want that to happen. And fix our redstone if we did mess up. Okay. Now then we're going to come down here, do a little thing like this, and right here another piston setup. This one's a bit more simple, like this, and like this, and right over here, and right here, and bring this across all the way like this. It should look like, and not like that, and then put a sign there and another sign there, and then a water bucket here, another one there, one here, one here. So it should look like this. Now then we'll come back to these pistons in just a second, and we're going to put a roof on this place and sides as well, so no zombies get in. Don't want zombies getting in. So now we're going to want to place this here and this right here, and do this and this right there, and actually I ended up 1 block higher somehow. Probably I think I might have made the item elevator shorter, but that doesn't really matter. Again, this is a pretty flexible design. You can do a lot of things with it, and so we're going to bring this, not like that, like this, and when this starts getting low, as it is now, we will place a block here, a torch there, and just continue the redstone like that. And so when we press the button now, it will also do these pistons as well. We're going to want to set both of those to the full and another one here to the 3rd. So a little bit after these trigger, and probably de-trigger as well, this one will retract. So now we will right here. It needs to be 2 blocks high, like so, and a bit right there so the villagers don't flow out. And take this around and this all the way over to here. And what we're going to do here with the redstone line, we will do this. But now we'll do this right here, and that'll just go right through. And I am trolling those pistons over there. And it looks like I somehow broke my button as well. Not sure how I did that. And then these 2 blocks we're going to break. And it needs to be at least this high, so like obviously they can't bounce out. And while we're down here, we will put 2 signs like so, and then like this. We'll have to actually, no, that's just fine. Silly me thinking it wasn't going to be. And then we're going to take out this block here and this block here, and we're going to make a nice little tunnel that goes all the way over and connects over to here. Same with right here. And I actually suggest making this one 3 blocks high, even though you will have a lot of villagers at one time coming through here. It just works better. They stand a less chance of taking any damage from drowning. And then right here, a roof as well, so zombies don't get in. And you don't have to worry about light inside the thing, because it shouldn't be able to spawn anything in here. It should all be covered. Now then, when your water current runs out, you're going to want to put a sign right there and a sign right there, and place a water bucket right there. And then when we're at the base, put a sign there, water bucket, water bucket, water bucket. And then careful then, don't break your redstone with an accidental flood. And then put another water bucket here, and then finish off with the tunnel. This one only has to be 2 blocks high. The reason we did the other one as 3 blocks high was because because they might drown, because there's sources at the 2nd block height. And now we will move on to the area down here. We'll get back to this. We'll come back here in a little bit, but it's not quite time to do that. So now we're going to want to go 70-ish blocks, a minimum of 70 blocks. I'm going to go a little bit more than that, and we're going to make a tunnel just like we did over there with the ice, with the water and everything. And when you do that, I'm going to do that, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. I built the tunnel. I didn't put water in because I decided I would like to show you guys like the beginning and everything. So right here, this is where when we press the button, the villagers fall down from. So we're going to put a water bucket here. And when that's done, we're going to put a sign and a sign, not there, sign there, and we're going to do that. And then whenever the water runs out, we're just going to continue this process as I will do now. Alright guys, so as you can see, I made it to the end of the tunnel, and you can see a whole bunch of bats in the tunnel. But so now, what the heck? What's a squid? Okay, after the slight projectile squid, gosh, we will now make a elevator. We need to go up a couple blocks, and then over a couple as well, and drop it down. This is just so we can get them even and they won't actually come out. We don't want that to happen. And so in this design, like in the breeding / trading area, you shouldn't ever get villagers, baby villagers. You'll get villagers, but you won't get baby villagers. And you're going to want to knock these 2 out. You don't want those. And while this is still open, we're going to come down here going to place a sign there. Do the normal repeating method right here, and then make an elevator, mob elevator. It's gonna flow down, and we're gonna want to put a sign here. Then we're gonna come down to this block. I'm gonna grab a vine and a string as well. And while we're in our inventory, we might as well grab some glass. So we're going to place a vine here, and a string here, and a string here. And we're going to make sure and seal this up as well. Okay, that's the string is just so the vine doesn't grow down. And we're going to want to go like this. And we're going to want to grab our tracks and a block. Put our one track here, the others leading towards it, and then right here, place a block there. Grab ourselves our last sticky piston, put that right there, put that right there, put this like that and that. Place a redstone dust there. Grab ourselves a lever and place and do that. So now when actually we're going to need to do one more thing. We're going to need to, on this block here, place a lever so that track gets powered, and get ourselves a minecart. And so now when you want to trade with a villager, you just push it in there. It should grab a villager. You trade with them. When you're done trading with them, you can either divert the track or you can kill him. That'll just suffocate him to death. And now I'm going to make a room here, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I just made a really simple room with an iron door and some levers on either side. And obviously you'll probably want to make a bit bigger of a room so you can have chests for storage and stuff like that. Now then we're going to go back over here, and we're going to want to go down here and go press F3, and we're going to look at this number right here, the Y. We're going to want to go 9 blocks, actually a little bit more, probably 10 will work pretty good. We'll go, so 10 blocks, so 67 right here. And then we're going to go over to here, and now then we're going to want to make a 4x3 platform, and we're going to take our wooden doors, and we're going to put some here, and we can put some in the middle. I should actually turn this off. We could put some in the middle, but it doesn't matter. You'll get about the same speed, maybe a little bit faster, but the minimum you need up here is 6. I would suggest 10. That's just what I've been using since I developed this design. So, and then we're going to want to put a row of blocks on the side so the villager up here cannot get out. And I also do apologize for my noisy keyboard. There's nothing I can really do about that. It's mechanical. That's why it's so noisy. And then now then, it's important that we have all villagers in the 70 block area. That includes these guys over here. Well, this guy, I guess. Not here. So, is there any down here? Yes, there is. So I will put these guys to death as well. Okay, those guys, and I need to make sure that they didn't reproduce. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we will put one of our villagers right in here, right there. And now then, say you want to get more villagers in here than just 2. What do you do? Because you can't, if you press this button to get more villagers, these villagers will go down as well. So I will get some slabs back. I'll put some of these on my inventory. So before you load your initial villagers in, you could do that. The easiest way would be not here. Oh crud! Yeah, everything just got broke. For the second time. Okay, I will fix this and be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. We're talking about loading the villagers in. I said the easiest way would be right through the top, like this. So make a minecart rail from like your zombie spawner, whatever. Put them in through the top, and that's that. And then, we're talking about loading more than just two. So what you're gonna want to do is, let's see here. You're going to want to take out these two torches here. So now when you press the button, nothing will happen, and you'll press the button and the villagers that are in this area here will come down, and they'll come up the elevator around and down into here. And so another thing that you might want to do is get some glass. This is completely optional, and you're going to want to, let's see here, right here, put a window so you can see how many baby villagers you have. And you can also do one here and maybe make a pathway. And you can also do the same thing right here so you can see how many villagers are in here. And you're also going to want to build a room around, and a staircase obviously around this, and probably make a bigger room down there. And one other thing you're going to want to do is in between here and here, because you're going to be doing a lot of trading at both places, you will want to build a wheat farm, a potato farm, a carrot farm, a sheep farm, and maybe if you really want to, an iron farm, and if you wanted to in the nether, a gold farm as well. And if you have an enderman farm, build one of those and you can do the ender pearl trade. You want to trade as much as possible. That'll increase your rates and it'll give you emeralds and XP. And make sure, and if you want to get the XP, just make sure and leave these corner bits open and you can step right down there and grab it. And so obviously to breed, you're going to want to trade with these guys, trade with this guy, and they should both become willing, I think it is, and they will breed because they're in the village. And yeah, and if it doesn't work, let me know and I will give you some suggestions on how to, or just tell me what your problem is. You may have built this too high. If it doesn't work, first try lowering this down 2 blocks, and then let me know. And if 2 blocks again they breed once, then raise it up 1 block. So yeah, I thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.